so just bear with me. Just here for chills now. Just here for vibes. And good racing. That's all we want to see. Some good racing. Crash here and there is okay, but not all important. So let's go to Koenigsegg. Thank you. Someone's about to DC me. Nice bright day here in the skybox for drivers, it seems. But Forza still says, no, have your lights on. You'll be blind otherwise, I swear. As they put their foot to the floor as they go under the gantry. Go up for a rouge for the first time. Zoom in, it looks all clean behind. That's all, there's a side by side I see. That is between MRT Carito, who won the stint they were in. The EMC Outlaw over to MRT Carito, getting ahead. Looking very messy ahead of this, so let's go get a better view of that. Why did I clip away as soon as there was about to be an accident, as Koenigsegg is just kind of given the grass and nothing else. No wing on that Aston Martin is so much larger than the car, it's ridiculous. Go side by side with MRT Carito now to Speaker's Corner. Koenigsegg trying to back out, but it's hard to back out when you have this many cars around you, because you try and back out of that move so you don't cause a collision and you just lose 5, 10, 20 positions. Go AWR, yes, go AWR indeed. They've had a good few stints, but also some unlucky stints. Look up there from OTR Phaser. Koenigsegg just trying to just find space to get a lap. I don't think Koenigsegg wants to keep fighting. No, Ranger back. Oh, Constantino effect there. Oh, that almost did good to not end absolutely messily. Let's see who's out in the lead. It is AWR Pep. Yeah, 100% Koenigsegg should probably just box, to be honest. And there's big queue of cars all the way down to EMC Outlaw. This is not what you want to see ahead of you. Will Koenigsegg go for the tactical early pit stoppers? Oh, is that Itachi? Itachi. No, Koenigsegg's not going for the pit stop. Itachi just locks up and just barrels into the side of MRT Carito, I think it was. And now it looks like we're going 3 wide. Let's give it this map. It's in the way. Going 3 wide into the source. Koenigsegg ahead. Carito going for the undercut. Carito then goes side by side with Koenigsegg as they head down the hill. Let's check yep, they are going to be there fighting, but let's just stick with these guys for now. They back out of it, they're not going side by side through a Rouge and Radion. It's very hard to do clean. Okay, let's have a look now at the front two. Hi, Freesh! How's it going? AWR Pep has been overtaken by TMS York. Oh no, what is this? I'm seeing a mess. We need to stick with this. I'm sorry there's a fight for the lead, but we need to witness whatever this is ahead of us right now. Look at this. I am unsure what I'm looking at. It's 2 side-by-sides. Nismo trying to make the benefit of the situation, and Koenigsegg just kind of being forced out of position. Having to drop down a few places. Hello everybody, hello, good morning. Yeah, it's 9:20 in the morning where I am. I've been up since 11 o'clock. I'll be here until 3 o'clock, much to the detriment of my partner. She wants to have lunch together. I say no! I must stream. I'm sure we'll have lunch together. I'll just put up a little notice like, hey, I'm not here, I'm having lunch. As OTR Phaser sends it up the inside of Itachi and Koenigsegg there. Absolutely beautifully done. Can they make a stick vote? It doesn't look like they can. They're forced out wide. And no, you don't want to go wide here. Oh, Koenigsegg. Oh, no. That is just a very unfortunate accident. Birchie. Whew. That almost ended up as a very high-speed collision there. Koenigsegg's going to have quite a bit of damage. So let's have a look at how much damage they indeed have. It's just... It's not really the place to go for that. Koenigsegg wasn't given any space, just given the grass, none of the tarmac, and that was kind of inevitable. When you have this many cars bunched up for that long, it is inevitable. So now let's go have a look at this fight for the lead. See a little bit of spread through the field there. What happened behind? Was that early pit stops? I think that's early pit stops from Outlaw and... I didn't see what that was actually. I need to... back. We need to watch these guys because that Mercedes is going to be strong through the... Okay, no, well, it's because I thought anyway. Just checking. No mistakes through there. OTR Phaser gaining massively on laser guns. OTR Phaser says see you later. No, never mind. Laser gun still there. Holding their position. Porsche Ford? What do you mean Porsche Ford? Porsche Ford. I don't do well with ours, especially when I'm tired. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a bit I thought it was. Anyway, this is how I entertain myself. I keep myself awake. OTR Phase is still stuck behind LR Blazer guns. So gap's forming now. LMP Ranger at the back row fighting EMC Outlaw. I believe these two pit early tactical pit stops to get out of the bloody way of all the battling, which saw Koenigsegg just kind of hooked the rear end, dragged into tyre wall. Very unfortunate for them. Koenigsegg just wasn't really given the space. Not much they can do about that, to be honest. Kind of incident, I don't want to blame anyone, but we'll see if it's their side or not. Have a look at SWR Obvious chasing down ACR No Brakes. I remember ACR No Brakes, surprisingly good on the brakes. SWR Obvious taking it absolutely flat. Well, a little bit of a lift, but much better than No Brakes. No Brakes will use those brakes to keep the position. No. Oh, never mind. SWR Obvious goes deep. That allows ACR No Brakes back up through to keep their position. And nope, Hitachi not close enough to gain a position there. Keep an eye on this little group behind. Yeah, let's go watch these guys. Let's zoom out. OTR Phaser, yep, losing the back end there a little bit. That would allow... Oh, hello, Stokey Joe. This will allow Stokey Joe to gain a little bit. Because we started P10 and P4. Oh, yeah, there was too much happening. I wasn't able to pay attention to all of it. It was just a lot of cars in a singular space, and it was hard to tell who the big gainers, who the big losers were. Well, it was easy to see the big losers, actually. I say that, it's just the people that are crashed with damage at the back of the grid. Those are the big losers. This is a freeway battle for 5th. We also have a... Oh, no, that's not on the track. What's happening to you, buddy? No, it was just... Okay, I think they got back on. It might have just been Forza things making me get excited for no reason. It happens. Got Carito in 3rd, being chased by AWR Nismo. AWR Nismo, very close actually. Let's have a look at that battle for the final podium spot. Right, Nismo, we're watching you. Entertain us. Dance, monkey, dance. Do a twirl. And entertain... Yeah, I don't want to call us your masters because that sounds weird. This isn't a dungeon. Stokey Joe right on the back end of Fraser as they go into the back straight heading towards Chimon. So go through Bonchimon, very fast, very fun left-hander. Phaser seems to have the advantage and would actually go on the attack maybe on Blazer guns. I mean, they keep their car there on the inside in case the opportunity. Nope, they're going into the pits. AWR Birchie now behind Stokey Joe. This seems like what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say stalking, but not stalking. You know, when you're walking through a rainy city with neon lights. People watching. But... I'm just gonna shut up. AWR Pep still trying to chase down TMS York and refusing to say the second part of that name. Oh, Koenigsegg R is overtaking. I think that's SWR obvious coming out the pits, I believe. So I'm going to presume so. Let's... Actually, that would be very weird though if Koenigsegg came out ahead with damage. So let's check. No, okay. That's very good recovery from Koenigsegg. After that damage, still ahead of SWR obvious, so not last on the grid. Praying. No, that sounds worse. That sounds worse. I mean, to be honest, stalking sounds bad enough as it is. Anyway, racing, Hitachi and no brakes. And Hitachi makes me think something dirty anyway, because it's a Hitachi, which is, you know, a thing. It's a brand, but it's also a thing. And if you know, you know. I'm not going to elaborate. But Hitachi getting ahead of no brakes there. And I can't say anything, because the second half of my name is Gazmic, and that has its own connotations. And you okay there, buddy? Yeah, no damage, just dropped off a little bit from Stokey Joe and Laser Guns. It's fine. We're allowed a few off corners. My precious. Maybe I should just watch Lord of the Rings on a different screen. Actually, because Lord of the Rings is like, it's like my favourite movie, but also a very nice movie to fall asleep to. So I don't know what it is about it. Like it's very entertaining. I'm not saying it's boring. It's not boring at all. It's heartwarming. It's a heartwarming, calming movie, and it's always nice when I fall asleep and then just like I wake up to the spider in the third movie. And my arachnophobia kicks in, and I freeze. Well, let's watch Nismo and that's MRT Carito going up Eau Rouge Radion. Frisch making delivery. Very nice job by Frisch. That is Koenigsegg's car, correct? Where's Koenigsegg? Koenigsegg's all the way in the back. Koenigsegg, let us look at your car. Ta-da. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Barracuda fish, isn't it? Very good delivery, Frisch. Very good job indeed. Anyway, bye, Koenigsegg. You're not doing anything interesting for what's happening here. Oh, hello, NWR Birchie and Stokey Joe going too wide. Laser Guns thinking they'd have a go themselves, but... Isn't it Barracuda? Not Barracuda. Who am I thinking? What's it called again? Barracuda. That's it. Was that ghosting there by Birchie? I looked up and I thought it was all ghost. Oh, Hitachi behind. So let's follow from Hitachi's POV. Look at all these rear ends. Thank you for the follows. Slink, is that Slinky or Stinky? Slinky. Slinky Links. Laser Guns going wide there, just losing a few positions, unfortunately. Okay, apparently we're dubstep now. Everybody headbang. You better be headbanging. I'll be able to tell if you're not. I see many things. I have eyeballs, that's what they're used for. Could turn on my cam and prove I'm headbanging, but I don't want to, because I haven't shaved. I turned on my face cam earlier. Go to my previous stream and have a look at the beginning if you really want to look at my face that much. Thank you for the... Frisch, you weren't following! Frisch. Frisch. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Hitachi and Birchie. He gets away with it. That could have ended very badly there, that high-speed section. Hitachi should have got to go for the dive bomb. No, Birchie's going, no, I'm going for the dive bomb. Thank you very much. Hitachi's going to try and follow Birchie through. Is it going to work? No. Don't go into the pits. Keep this battle going. A little bit of contact there with Stokey Joe. And Blazer Guns. Hello, Blazer Guns. Going side by side with Stokey Joe. That did not work out for Hitachi at all. It worked out very nicely for Birchie, very nicely for Blazer Guns. To go into the source, Blazer Guns and Stokey Joe side by side. No, Hitachi, don't make it 3 wide. Oh, no, yes, Hitachi, that's what you do. You go for the undercut. You get both of them at the same time. You're not able to get both of them, but you'll get Stokey Joe. By the looks of it. It's going to be close. Nope, Stokey Joe will have to fall in behind Hitachi. Hitachi following Laser guns through Rouge up to Radion. Through the hill. Itachi with a much better exit, but unfortunately just kind of to give a little bit of a push to Blazer Guns. And Itachi does actually get that position in the end. Can Blazer Guns go for the dive bomb? No, they won't. They're sensible. It's 9:30. I can be loud again. Ha! 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 You can't complain. Not you, my partner. I mean, she could complain, to be honest. She could. No, I'm going to wake up at 10:30. It's Sunday. But anyway. So that is grass for Itachi, and that is a snap. And they do well to keep it together and keep it out of the title, but that will lose them positions. And they will now fall behind Stokey Joe. Anything else fun going on? SW Obvious and OTR Phaser having a little fight back there. We'll keep an eye on that. But we are still watching Stokey Joe and Blazer Guns. They are providing us with entertainment. There's also a fight for third place between Kirito and Nismo, but those guys are very similar pace, so it'll be hard pressed to find an overtake. But this is where the fun is. So let's just stay here. Let's go to Itachi. This music slaps! What is this? It's The Moon by Game Chops and Arceum. Nice. I do normally show what music I'm playing on stream, but I wasn't able to get that set up in time. Itachi going on the outside of Stokey Joe, not giving much space there on the inside, is now looking at Blazer Guns. Are they going to get two overtakes in two corners heading into the bus stop chicane? Go on, Itachi, go on. Don't go too deep. Get that apex. There you go. They get it from Blazer Guns. Stokey Joe behind. A little bit of contact with Blazer Guns that will send Blazer Guns drifting a little bit, but no damage out of all. But Stokey Joe will get the position. Blazer Guns will feel hard done by. Shorty is going to retaliate into La Source. Stokey Joe just hangs it around the outside though. Side by side, Stokey Joe has the better exit. You'll see them. Oh, no. I was going to say they'll slowly pull ahead. Who's going to back out? Who's going to back out? Stokey Joe has the inside. Blazer Guns going to feel hard done by. Blazer Guns. No, they're sticking to it. They're sticking to it. A little bit of contact there, but they make it work. Blazer Guns fall behind Stokey Joe. And ACR no brakes. And now ACR no brakes is now getting that position from Blazer Guns. Blazer Guns is going to feel very hard done by losing positions, not really understanding why, possibly. Blazer Guns sends it back up the inside of ACR no brakes. ACR no brakes, kind of making it easy for them. Those links might not be right. Someone else is streaming the CW now. I'm not entirely sure who. It's not Damaged Incorporated, so apologies. I don't know if Artemis is still streaming. If Artemis is, and like high five to them, because they got like a brace on their thumb or something? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. Who's this? Itachi. Hi, Itachi. Give us some overtakes too. Watch. Not that kind. No collisions though. No like naughty stuff. Thank you. Itachi. Gonna have a look around the outside of Fangez. Oh, if this sticks, that's a very good move by Itachi. Yeah, they just managed to pull in front of Birchie. Very good move there by Itachi, actually. Very good move indeed. Let's have an update on the lead, shall we? Is TMS York AWR Pet refusal to say the second part of their name in second. Kirito still trying to get third from AWR Nismo. Let's see if they're able to do it out of bus stop chicane. Two different lines from the drivers there. Going to the source. Any accidental handbrake pressing? I've done it. Accidentally press handbrake when I meant to brake. Haven't seen it today, man. No, no, just watch these guys. Tora Rouge up, Radion. Fast, fast, swing, swing, cars, wait. Wait, what is their name? Oh, it is PeppeVag. So, yeah, nah, fam. Actually, can you even see the name? Because actually, it's covered. Wait a minute. I need to. Let me go to first place and look behind. That No, it's hidden. Never mind. You look at the bloody ticker. You see it. You're not blind. Understandable. Have a great day. Exactly. Right. Laser guns. What are you doing to Stokey Joe? Gonna go for an overtake? Look at that sun. Look at that shadow. Toasting. I'm looking forward to the next game. Just like visually. Like I know like, they're focusing too much on visuals, so the game itself is gonna be bad. It's like, yeah, it's called marketing. They have to market to like people who might like get into the franchise because of it and stuff. Like the nerdy stuff will come later. They have to market it first, and marketing is all about the visuals, baby. All about the aesthetics. And oh, my controller's disconnected. Do you want to reconnect? Thank you. So I am excited to see how the next game looks. Because, like, I mean, I might get back into racing, but at the moment I'm enjoying commentating. Laser Guns just goes onto the ground there. Loses a little bit of time to Stokey Joe. Just a little bit of spacing here. Let's go back up to MRT Carrito. Because, like, the game will look beautiful. It just will. Some space on. Let's make the map nice and big. You can have a look at all these pretty little dots going around a pretty little track. It's not very little, it's quite a big track to be honest. It's a very big track. Oh yes! Just realised what this is. It wasn't what I thought it was. It tricked me with it tricked me. So never mind. You can get turned back down. You liar. Yeah, there's not really... I think these guys are the closest on the track at the moment. We had an exciting few opening laps, but it's starting to settle down now. Which is hashtag sad face. Did I already say hashtag? Yes, I did. Deal with it. I'm sleep deprived. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, OTR phase is quite close to SWR obvious, so we'll keep an eye on that, but that's for the last place. At the moment, that's for the wooden spoon. And it's not even a fancy wooden spoon, it's just a regular wooden spoon. A wooden spoon that's been quite used, and has been left to soak, so it's got quite a little bit of bacteria. A little weird crust on the edges that you just can't seem to get rid of when you do the washing up. As AWR Nismo locks up there. MRT Carrito will be enjoying the sound, the look, the visuals of that. Where's Koenig? Towards the back somewhere. Yeah, 11th, so doing good after that damage to not be last. Has a gap to try and whittle down though before getting anywhere special. So now it's just damage control and hope for the best. Hope for a safety car? No, there's no safety cars. Get out of here. Okay, they're just coming in by themselves at the moment, just focusing on getting good lap times in. Used to it, they're just on track easily, so we'll just keep watching these guys. Keep zoom out so if anyone crashes at Eau Rouge Radion, we'll see it because the dot will stop. And we'll say, oh, that dot stopped moving. What's happened? We'll check it out and then we can laugh at them and laugh at the drivers. Let me know who you're cheering for in the chat, what you're hoping to get. I don't know, yeah, what are you hoping to get? Huh? What do you want for Christmas? Everyone right now, put in the chat, what do you want for Christmas? It's August, it's not too early. Oh no, not this song. No. I don't want the vocal version, thank you. No singing in my video game music. A win for Koenigsegg in this stint. Well, in this stint, I don't think you can get that for Christmas. See, there's a bit of a time issue there. But if you're hoping to see a win from Koenigsegg today, then, can Koenigsegg perform miracles? That's what I want to know. If Koenigsegg can perform miracles, I want to see it. I want visual proof. I do not run on a faith system. I see it with my eyeball system, except when it comes to scientists. Then it's a faith system, because they're clever, I'm not. And they use fancy words that confuse me. Like electromagnetic field. That doesn't confuse me. I know what that is. It's a bubble. Enemy Ranger. A little bit close to EMC Outlaw. Can you imagine if we get a Monaco rip-off in the next Forza game? We're not going to. But like, you know how Project Cars has Azure Coast, I think it's called? Imagine if we got a Monaco rip-off and Tora went, hey, we're going to do an endurance here. I don't know if that'd be rioting or just the memeagery of it would just make it the most popular endurance event Tora has ever done in the history of Tora. 500 sign-ups. 50 lobbies. Checkers tires. Koenigsegg. Okay. Koenigsegg, show me your tires. Lift up your rear bumper and show me your tires. I should shut up. 40%, so doing well, but obviously they have to pit quite early due to damage, so they're going to be on an alternate pit strategy. So yeah, they haven't pitted for the second time yet. Which is really a strategy to go. Like, you have to pit for damage, just go long. Go on, Carito. Absolutely don't send it. Be nice. Don't ruin other people's races because I'm yelling at you to entertain me. That's not kosher. Oh, I missed the run time of 4:20. Oh well. I don't care. Is that a gaggle of cars I see? Oh no, it's just people pitting. Laser guns, no brakes, and Ranger pitting. Unsure. No. Don't be. Uh-oh. Well, it's not someone in the top 4. It might be someone that Hitachi just passed. Oh no. I think we've had a DNF. I'm seeing a lot of changing positions. Is it LR Blazer Guns? Let's flick through. No. No, it's not. It's just spinning Wheel of Death for no reason. You wouldn't mind a boat for Christmas? I could do with a boat, because I live upon the Thames. And I see all these rich people with their fancy boats. And I just want a rickety wooden one, but with a cannon. Just destroy all the rich fancy ones. And claim dominance on the Thames. That would be nice. If I could have dominance of the west side of the Thames for Christmas, that would be nice. Let's go back and check on Ranger. Closing on EMC Outlaw, but they've been here for a little bit. And I don't like the song. Skip. We have Itachi chasing down Koenigsegg, but obviously Koenigsegg hasn't done their second pit stop yet. I believe Itachi has. That would be very impressive if that's fighting for position from Koenigsegg. As Carlito has got into the pits. Pitted from their attempt at chasing down Nismo. Stoker Joe in no man's land at the moment. We'll see if they come out ahead of Carlito. Nope, Stoker Joe's also pitting. You bastard. Don't you two pit. Good. Gotta give you a quarter of the Thames. What are you willing to give me for a quarter of the Thames? That's what I want to know. Like, I could I would have the ability to, but will I? Should I? What do I get for it? We live in a capitalist society. How do I win from giving you this? That's what I want to know. Was it now that I'm being a bit louder? Turn up my microphone a little bit. Ranger, go for an overtake on Outlaw. I think Outlaw had to lift. I think Outlaw might have cut Radion and just had to lift to regain the time gained. Oh, hello, cars. Stokey Joe getting it all wrong, going up Radion out of the pits on cold tyres. We now find themselves behind OTR Phaser and SWR Obvious. A swing ball set. Okay, Freesh, if you think the quarter of the Thames is worth a swing ball set, you need to have a hard look at yourself and how you value things, okay? Because I know we all value things differently, but sometimes you just have to turn around and go, that's factually wrong. And I'm turning around right now telling you that's factually wrong. Incorrect. Computer says no. Little Britain's not even funny. It's funny when I was a kid, because I was a kid. Try and watch it again as an adult and be like, Jesus Christ, why did we like this? Why did we as a nation say, yes, this is Icon and a 10? Okay, now that's better. NP Ranger getting closer to cover them, managing to keep it away from it. EMC Outlaw. Some weird, was that lag? Was that EMC out? You have damage, do you? No, you don't have damage. It's weird. Able to fit a family of 4. So able to fit one of me. Ha ha ha. That's a fat joke. The leaders have pitted. Where will Pep come out? Will they come out ahead of Nismo? They will. But Nismo will have the better run down here. Will be gaining the entire time. But yeah, looks like Pep has that position. Go back to 7th place. Koenigsegg being chased down by Itachi. Not Itachi. Koenigsegg going long. Ah, no, I see a side by side. Hello, guys. Stokey Joe and SWR Obvious fighting for position here through the source. And here comes Carito out the pits. This is going to be spicy. So let's hang with these guys a little bit. Let's go to Carito's POV. On the map, don't need that, it's blocking the view. Oh, sketchy there by Obvious and Stokey Joe up Radion, or through Radion, sorry. Obvious having a look. Carito, get closer, we need a better view. Hey, you can just switch. I don't care, it's on Carito. Obvious and Stokey Joe going side by side there, slowing them down massively. This is going to turn into, oh, that was always going to be a possibility. But Stokey Joe, despite being the victim, gets away with it, stays ahead at 9th, and Obvious gets the penalty on track and drops down to 12th place. OTR Phaser losing the back end there a little bit. Tyre smoke popping up. No one doing that strategy where you run the right-hand tyres on that green bit of the track. It has the same grip as the tarmac. I'm glad to see. There's a certain someone told me, oh, the pro e-sport drivers do that strategy. So it's nice to see that, no, they don't, because it's bloody stupid. Pick up the map again. Rito and Phaser going side by side as they head towards campus. Will Phaser? Yeah, Phaser's got to stick their nose in. But Rito has it. And now Phaser has to worry about Obvious from behind. Isn't it obvious? Always look out for Obvious. Merc having some good straight line speed. We'll see. Yeah. Go on. Oh, no, he dabs on the brakes. Why? Commit! Commit! Obvious is sent to the outside, but no, we're just falling behind. And then, oh, no, that's why. Because Obvious is pitting. Oh, you want to... Oh, well, there's a cone on the pit entry. That might mess up a few things. Do you get any damage from that, by any chance? You've got some engine damage. Yeah, anyway, let's go back to here. I love songs that go... Itachi's still trying to pass Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg on a different pit strategy. AWR Nismo quite close to Pep here. In the battle for second place. So, give this battle here a couple of corners. And then flick over to the more important battle. A superior battle, apparently. Because the number is a lower numerical value. Where'd they go? There you go. There they are. Tachi's still behind Koenigsegg. So let's flick back quickly. See? No, not going from there. Yeah, falling behind. Be nice and sensible. Let's watch AWR Nismo and... no. Yeah, no, it is AWR Nismo. I forgot they're both AWR cars. And AWR Pep. Head towards Blanchimont. This is too chill for my liking. Skip. Stop with the bubble bots. So let's do having buffing. Whenever this comes on, I just find it funny, I don't know why. Okay. Itachi very close to Koenigsegg. Going up the inside of bus stop chicane. Koenigsegg just falls in behind. Itachi now ahead. On track, and I believe on strategy pistol-wise. After Koenigsegg got that damage at the beginning of the stint. So let's follow these guys through Eau Rouge up the hill to Radion. Nice and clean from both of them. What's happening? I kid. Who's that in the pits? Well, it's not Carito. That's good to know. Thank you, Forza. It is EMC Outlaw. Okay, so let's see where EMC Outlaw comes out. And they're going to come out behind a few cars. Let's just get back up to Carito. Oh, actually, will we have a pit exit battle? Not really, so our no brakes a bit too far behind by the looks of it. So let's just go back up to Pep. Trying to get second place back from Nismo. I think Nismo took Pep there. Oops, so daisies, we missed it. How's everyone doing? I appreciate you coming to the stream, offering your support. Obviously you're here to look at your teammates. Keep an eye on them, make sure they're not doing anything naughty, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Let me know if there's any car you want to follow, and if we're not in the middle of watching a battle, we'll go check them out. Make sure they're doing okay, give them a pat on the head, give them some moral support, some emotional support, but not financial support. I'm a student, I'm broke. As these cars go through corners, and the corners they go through are corners indeed. That is racing. Rito now chasing down Stoke Jerry. Also, I have a really hard time keeping track of like who's been fighting who over the whole stint. It's just, I'm really tired. So, my brain is not working at full capacity. Hello, Infernos. How's it going? Been streaming since 11 o'clock. Had to restart the stream. Had to restart everything around 5 AM. Because it would just keep DCing me. And it seems good now. Seems all fixed. That is... Who's that in the bits? That is MP Ranger. Hello, MP Ranger. Haven't seen much from you. Other than that, I have been streaming non-stop. It's 11 o'clock. Have 3 energy drinks, 2 packets of Haribo, plenty of water, because having 3 energy drinks does not feel good for your mouth. Oh, keep it together, Carito, and Carito does very well to keep it out of titles and still keep all that speed up. Thank you, Infernos. Thank you, Dave. I don't want to call you Infernos. I never call you Infernos. Hello, Dave. Yep, since, essentially, you can thank all this, you can thank my fiancée for all of this. Her work was given out their old Macs, so she was able to get one for me. It's a 2015 Mac, but it's a late model, it's pretty good. It gets the job done. Now I'm actually able to stream through PC, or Mac, but PC, and OBS, rather than through the Xbox app, which has its limitations. I know there's the overlay expert extension, but that itself has its issues. Because I used to use that a couple of years ago, after Mixer stopped being a thing. I remember Mixer. I thought I was going to make it on Mixer. I was streaming Dark Souls. I got like 4 or 5 viewers a stream. I was loving life. And then they bloody deleted it. Wasn't Mixer the whole thing that like Ninja got like a crap ton of money to go stream on as well? That's hello. No, that's not out of Pitlane, I think. Actually, no, I think that is out of Pitlane. I don't know how we keep track. Yes. Carito and Stoker Joe, I think, are going to be our main entertainer providers at the moment. PeppeVag, Pep and Nismo are pretty close together, but not much happening there at the moment. We will keep an eye on them. Let me know if the audio is okay, if the game's too loud. If the music's too loud, the music's too quiet. If you want me to blow off your eardrums, let me know. Don't. I'm not going to do it. My mic's too loud because now I never know my microphone. Sometimes too quiet, sometimes it's too loud. So, yeah. Let me know. Updated. I can provide you with the best experience. Would you listen to someone sleep deprived for rambling? As Carito has the pull on Stokey Jodo, pull to the inside going into Lecom. We managed to get ahead and get the position from Stokey Joe, so let's go check out Pep. Hey Pep, how's it going? Yep, still the same to Nismo. Let's go back. Now let's see if Stokey Joe can get the position back from Carito. I need constant hype music at all times. Where's my hype? That's not hype. That's not hype. It needs to come in with the hype quick. I'm not listening to that. That song's like... yeah, yeah. I've hit the point in my brain's like, it's okay, you don't need sleep actually, so here's a bunch of energy out of nowhere, so I tried to get a nap before doing this long haul stream. I tried to get a nap from like 5 to 10, but struggled to fall asleep, and neighbours... What are you worrying for? What happened? The hype? Yeah, oh yeah, no. I thought I missed something. Yeah, this is a very hype song. Neighbour's daughter kept, because we have like a shared balcony that has like a barrier in between. Neighbour's child kept going out into the balcony and crying. Just go out. Just cry. Just cry on the balcony. And I know you all want to have a good cry on the balcony, but, you know, when I'm trying to take a nap. Let's see, where has Ranger or is that Itachi? It's not Ranger, it is Itachi. Itachi will come up behind Ranger, but ahead of Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg, how many pit stops are you done, buddy? Yeah, you've done your second, haven't you? Look at that beautiful line. Koenigsegg showing us how it's done. Spartan kick her. Look, we're like 3-4 stories up. I don't think that's a good idea. Actually, how many stories up? It's like 4 or 5 actually. We're a split level, so anyway. Stop distracting me with talks of Spartan kicking children crying. I have enough distractions. No, give me more actually. I need to stay awake. But honestly, I might not go until stint 12. I might just do up to stint 11 and then ask someone else to cover stint 12 if possible. Mostly because I want lunch with my fiance. I want to sit with her on the couch and have lunch. Yeah, together. So, speaking of, I can hear her upstairs moving about. Hello, someone awake? She's gonna come down and have a go at me in a second. It's fine. So, with 53 minutes to go, let's have. Oh, hello! Oh no, you guys are always close when I'm fighting, innit? So, you run down 53 minutes to go. We have TMS York in first, AWR Nismo in second, with AWR Pep behind AWR guys. Keeping close running to each other, doing a decent stint so far, but that's not a good line by Nismo. And then in fourth we have NWR Birchie, fifth, MRT Rito, ahead of HYR Stokely Joe in sixth, and then LMP Ranger in seventh. Mix Itachi in eighth, Koenigsegg in ninth, doing a recovery drive after an incident at the beginning of the stint, sending them into a tyre wall with heavy damage. LR Blazer Guns had a quiet race. Had a good few battles in the beginning of the stint as there was a lot of cars and a lot of space. But after everything settled down, has had a relatively long race. It's currently in 10th place. EMC Outlaw in 11th. That's not ARC, that's ATR. Redbakes in 12th. SWR Obvious in 13th, fighting OTR Phaser for last place. And you hear the creaky door, that is the Zoe of no last names, not doxing. Anyway, I will mute myself as I say good morning and have some coffee. So I will leave you watching AWR Pep battle their teammate AWR Nismo. I will be right back. That's the wrong... Oh, God's sake. I clicked the wrong button, so now the timer's wrong. So we had about 50 minutes to go. Apologies about that. Ignore the timer. I'll be right back. And I'm back. That was very interesting, wasn't it? Interesting push to pass there by Nismo on TMS guy. Ooh, who was in first place? Very interesting that as well by Itachi. Let's get rid of this song. No. Hype music. No, hype music. That works. Oh yeah, apologies about the timer. I just pressed the wrong bloody button. Should be about 20 minutes left. So currently we have a four-way battle for the lead with AWR Pep in the lead. Nismo second, being chased down by Itachi in third. TMS York hitting out of that battle. Quite a big gap though to Koenigsegg in fifth, which if Koenigsegg's done their pit stops is a very good comeback, but I don't know if Koenigsegg is or not. Kurito in sixth. Stokajo 7th, Ranger in 8th, Outlaw in 9th, Obvious 10th, Birchie in 11th, Laser Guns in 12th, and Phaser in 13th. So there might have been some kind of incidents happening further down the grid that we weren't able to witness. Tachi dives into the pit, so let's go to Nismo. Nismo has quite a bit of a gap to Itachi. So let's watch York, see where York comes out. They come out ahead of Itachi or behind. Also, I don't even remember the stream title is wrong because it's not, I checked. It's Tora, 24 hours of Spa, Lobby B, stints 5 through 12, which is what I'm doing. But I might do 5 to 11, see if I can get cover for 12. Itachi comes out of the pits and will end up behind TMS York. TMS York will be happy to see that. But it does not mean Itachi's out of it. Itachi will follow York through Eau Rouge up Radolion Rouge Stock Cube. Yes, down the Jimmy Kimmel Straight. But it seems that York has quite a decent gap at the moment. No one else close on track while we wait for that to get close again after the pit stop. They're kind of close. Other than that, there must be some kind of incident because Phaser gone this way back there. Phaser's there. Let's watch Carito and Koenigsegg. Just turn down the music slightly. Actually, let's check Koenigsegg. I want to check Koenigsegg's on fuel. Okay, so Koenigsegg pitted recently, presumably on their final pit stop. So this is a great comeback then. This is fighting for 5th. How's everyone doing? I just had my coffee. Still hasn't finished actually yet, but obviously just spending time having some breakfast with my fiance. As Kurito just goes a bit wider, that'll give Koenigsegg some breathing space Itachi very close to the rear end of York here as they go towards the bus stop chicane. York in the Mercedes that has superior top end to all other cars. One top end to rule them all. And in the gearing bind them. And also a package, I guess. But Itachi's hanging on for now, but you imagine this gap will grow as they go down the Kimmel Straight. That's right. My pleasure. Something I've been meaning to take up as a hobby for a while now, so. York not pulling away as much as I expected they would. Thank you, Lipper. Not gonna, I'm running on bloody fumes right now. The stream is currently rated E. I said I'd be nice and keep it E for everyone and not be all sweary, because I normally am quite sweary. And I feel like I'm gonna, like, revert to sweary mode any second now. Itachi's hanging on to the back of TMS York. Nismo hanging on to the back of Pep. Like my soul. What, E for everyone? Oh wait, soul, not whole. Haha! Jokes! Anyway, comedy! Yeah, at the moment I think the thing we're waiting for is for these two guys to pit, see where they come out compared to York and Itachi. Go on. Nah, they're not pitting yet. Got about 15 minutes to go. Keep an eye on Itachi for now. Keep these guys on the minimap so we can see if there's any drama, or as Itachi has a very wiggly rear end. Puts on the stabilizers and gets it under control. Oh, the bus up chicane, touch that apex. You want to touch the other one? Yeah, you do. You touch the other one as well. Going on across the start finish straight to La Source. York doesn't need to do any defending here. I'd be surprised if Itachi went for a move, to be honest. Already on. TMS York not taking the best lines. That's going to give Itachi a chance now. Is it enough of a chance with that Merc's top end? You see Itachi will pull alongside here and then York should just start pulling away now. Yep. There it is, but not enough. Nowhere near enough. Itachi has a chance now. They'll go around the outside. They'll turn to be inside of the next corner at Lacooms. The incoming right-hander. Itachi is able to pull in front of TMS York. Let's go through Bruxelles. Keep following Nismo and Pep. AWR teammates running in first and second at the moment. We'll see how that ends up when they pit. I'm very interested to see where they end up when they pit. I hope they have to pit. If they don't have to pit, I'm going to be sad. Someone just go fricka, fricka, fricka. Oh no, there's a hair on my arm. It's just random long hair. Like, having long hair sucks. Having dyed long hair sucks. Well, I need to re-dye it, but like, I shed, man. We don't need a dog. I shed enough as it is. But it doesn't look like York has enough pace right now to hang on to the back of Itachi. We'll see what happens down this very long straight. Top two still not pitting. Probably about 10 minutes to go. They better bloody have to pit. I want the drama. What? Oh, as they stop going, what? 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 Okay, let's have a flick through the feel there's any other close battles happening. There's quite a lot of gaps formed, to be honest. I don't know if there were some incidents that we missed while I was having my coffee break, but there's quite a lot of gaps I don't remember being there. Looks like it's in 5th. Done very well for themselves. York getting a little bit squirrely there. Every time I see the back end step out as they go through Eau Rouge, I'm just like, you gotta crash, hit the tire wall. And no, they don't. They always keep it together. I can't tell who's using sim steering and who's not. I'm gonna presume most of the guys in here are using sim steering. Back when I raced semi-regularly, kind of competitively on motorsport, I did attempt sim steering, and it scared me. So I never touched it again. The only time I ever used it was I once used it. Oh gosh, I need to change song. We keep getting this one. I'd like a different remix of this. Yes, it's the Wii Shop, you know. Was for qualifying on a slow front wheel drive car because it helped with the understeer and stuff. But even then, my main issue is when things go wrong, I don't know how to recover it on sim steering without just doing the thing where it grips the other way and then you just completely spin around and stuff. So yeah, I never touched sim steering, and I applaud all those who race with sim steering, as I applaud all those who race in this game using a bloody wheel. And Nismo is in the pits, so now we're just waiting. No, that's Pep in the pits. Pep is the yellow. So now we're just waiting for Nismo to pit. So let's see where these two come out in relation to Pep. They come through the bus stop chicane. Has Pep done enough to stay ahead of these two? I reckon they have, because surely by now they're exiting the pits. Oh, they're working on it. They're getting there. They're getting towards the exit. Slowly but surely. They're turning around the corner. They hit the pit exit now. Right, so that is Itachi's call to get that position. So come on, Itachi. Yes, Itachi pulls ahead of Pep. Pep falls behind quickly, swap back before they get to Eau Rouge. TMS York too far behind as Itachi loses the back end there. Manages to keep it together. I don't know how you control the car when it's that high speed. Hats off to you. So now Pep wanting to get that position back. Should be about, I would say about 10 minutes left in the stint, somewhere around there. I think we are still waiting for Nismo to pit, so it'll be interesting to see where Nismo falls into this. York kind of closing in from behind. Don't think we're going to see any other battling, to be honest, on the rest of the field. No, they're all way too spread out, so this is it for battling. I say battling, it's a lot of just trying to go faster than the person. That's just racing. It's just trying to go faster than the person in front of you. That's called racing. Skip. Let's put on. Can't use some steering either. Yeah, I can never understand it. I know, as far as I'm aware, it is just faster, right? If you can use it, it is just faster. But I could never get a hang of it. And Nismo has pitted, so let's see where Nismo comes out in all this. There's Nismo. Just hitting the right hander, just turning now. It looks like Itachi might take first place. Itachi does. Itachi is now up into first place. AWR Pep is now look like they're going to pass Nismo for second. Looks like it's going to happen. Is Nismo going to try and fight back for Eau Rouge? No, they can't. They're too slow. Too far behind, but Itachi has a nice, healthy lead in first place. Look at that. I don't know how Itachi did it. But Itachi did it. They accompanied first in the lobby. Use it all the way through 6 for game 7. So Forza Motorsport 7 is the first motorsport I played competitively. I got into competitive online racing through GTA 5. I did the fail race races on GTA 5. Even joined the fail race filming crew for a little bit. But then I left because I stopped having fun, which was no fault of fail race. Like, he's a great guy, and there was nothing to do with him, it was just other stuff. And then I went from GTA Online to Horizon 4, and then I went from Horizon 4 to FM7. So I'm surprised at the pace I have in FM7. I'm nowhere near B lobby. I'm probably like mid to high C lobby today. But I'm still surprised, seeing that I came from bloody GTA 5 racing. So, anyway, now these guys are trying to chase down Itachi out in the lead after the pit stops have all been done. Very, very spicy indeed. TMS York was in the lead for majority of the stint, if I remember correctly. Now finds themselves in 4th. It's quite a journey. Yeah. Just because I went through a phase of like, I like racing games. Give me racing games. And the racing games I had access to was Horizon and Motorsport. So, but I remember the first time I played Motorsport, oh my god, I was atrocious. I was like 3 seconds off, like, the next slowest person. I was so bad. So I'm not bad, slow. But slow doesn't equal bad. It just means there's pace you haven't found yet. It's potential you haven't unlocked. So we're just waiting to see now, as we go into the dying minutes, who is going to make the first mistake, really. I don't see these gaps closing. To be honest, they seem to be quite well maintained at the moment, but we'll see. So, no, it might change. I am going to... there's no need to zoom in. Yeah, there's not really much else racing elsewhere, so we might as well follow this top 4 group. At the moment, it is Itachi out in front. Very impressive Itachi got it. Where there was like some kind of push to pass and weird shenanigans when they were a group of 4 fighting, but still. Yeah, Nismo does not really need to worry about York behind. And yeah, Koenigsegg is closing, definitely. But yeah, like, not enough time, unfortunately. Replay cameras for a little bit. Because they're nice when you're not having to watch any fighting. Say that, as Itachi... as I say that, actually, there's some gaming happening. Come back. No, never mind, that was just replay cameras making them look closer than they were. So I estimate, I want to say like a lap left. About 2-3 minutes, somewhere around there. It's my estimation. York has closed in a little bit, actually, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to close up any more. Look at the map again. Yeah, these guys still want to close us on track. Possibly, but I might have got timing wrong, to be honest, because I think it started at like 13 minutes past 9, but I might be wrong. I'm sure Nismo was watching the time, and knew when to pit and stuff. Otherwise that would be spicy. No, bloody, I messed up the timer. Because essentially I have it so when I hide it, it like turns it off. So then I restart it and it starts from the beginning again. So yeah. Oh, high time? What do you mean high time? But yeah, so the stint timer is not on, so probably like, okay, if I ever stop now, I'm gonna say like a minute or two. I don't know. We're towards the end. We're towards the end. Oh, why is the mouse moving on its own? That's scary. It goes right. There was an interesting fight for the lead between these 4 cars here. They've now spread out towards the end of the stint. But they are still the closest cars on track. Koenigsegg, good comeback to the top 5, closing in on the top 4, where it's going to run out of time to do so. Having a comeback after an incident towards the beginning of the stint, causing them damage. Yeah, you can see them in the background there. So a very good comeback by Koenigsegg to get this close to the top 4. So Nismo loses it a little bit there, but still doesn't have to worry about York behind. Is Pep gaining? If they are, it's nowhere near enough. The next closest is Stokey Joe and Carito on track. Yeah. I think we are nearing the end of the stint now. I've said that for the past like 5 minutes. I'm completely guessing. No, stretching. Oh, my back. Right, I just need to check this course, so. I will say though, this 24 hours endurance has gone very smoothly. At least in this lobby. I don't know about other lobbies. I haven't seen anything about like massive delays. But normally in like a 24-hour endurance, because it's just full of things, there's normally like one lobby that's like an hour behind or something. And I don't think that's been the case today. It's gone very smoothly. I think this at most is like 15 minutes delayed, I think. Which that kind of gets counteracted by the 1 hour 40 anyway. So yeah, it's been very smooth running so far. Almost too smooth. Yeah, now I've said that, the next stint is going to be the one that's delayed by like an hour and a half or something. It's going to late. The next stint is the full lobby disconnect 2 times in a row. After like, what's the cutoff point? Because don't they have a rule now? Like, oh, if it's a full lobby DC, it has to be like before a certain time for it to be a restart. You are next. I quite laughed in time to the music. Unsubscribe. What do you mean subscribe? You're not subscribed. Give me your money. Subscribe. Do it. Give me your money. Don't subscribe, because I don't have any, like, emotes for anything right now, so there's no incentive to, other than you like me. So. Just waiting for the end of the stint here. Will come eventually. Anytime now. I think I guessed entirely. No! There it is! That's the end of the stint. So, the rundown here. We have Itachi in first, Pep second, Nismo third, York fourth, Koenigsegg good comeback to fifth, then LMP Ranger in sixth, EMC Outlaw seventh, MRT Carrizo eighth, Stoker ninth, Obvious 10th, Birchie in 11th, OTR Phaser in 12th, and LR Blade